DMX is going to rehab.
Again? He just came back.
He's back.
He stays in rehab.
Bless his heart. He
Yep.
can't say all the crap.
You're-
I was excited when they said he was coming out with something else. I was
hold
like,
on.
oh, he's clean.
Adam, you did the intro already. So where the fuck are we?
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Welcome, everybody, to the last episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Of the first run.
We're not afraid of the dark, yeah. First run, so season 5. While we're here, and we did find out this was not the last episode of the season when it originally aired because of the continuity.
Right. So, what was previously recorded, like
Tail Night Shift.
no, I'm talking about 30,
And
like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, and by the way, we're live on Instagram Live right now, so
No, we're not.
we are right there. It's going.
You turned it off.
They
It's
turned
on.
it back on
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Jesus.
So anyway, Adam stated that we are going to do season 6 and season 7, and we're gonna watch the
revamp, yeah.
the revamp that just came out.
We'll give it a shot.
Last week.
Yeah, it
week or two
looks
ago.
promising. I mean, the production qualities of the trailer at least look good. It doesn't look corny.
And see, even the scary movies to tell in the dark, or the scary stories to tell in the dark,
Mhm.
that looked really good. I mean, we didn't watch it when it was out, but I mean, it looked really good. Like the style that they did it matched the pictures of like what you saw in the book. But anyway, we are gonna do all seasons of Are You Afraid of the Dark, and we are going to do Bushwhacked after this season, which I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
It's
so good.
Yeah. Although I remember last time I watched it with Ben, he bought it on DVD at Walmart for like $4.
Bargain bin.
Yeah, he breaks it whole, throws it down, we laugh. We watched the first 10 minutes, and Ben like passes out drunk already, so we're going to bed.
Shit happens.
He's got a habit of passing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shit happens. Once you got to commit. If you're gonna
Couple
drink,
drinks,
you drink.
he gets nice and relaxed, and then he's gone.
Yeah, then I start to go. Absolutely. So
It's real cool when he wakes up like 15 minutes later, like it never happened.
Although I told Ben
and
another
I'm like,
TV
baby,
show.
you were snoring just a minute ago.
Well, I told Ben another TV show I wanted to do was Mad TV. Because that was one of my fucking favorite shows. I stopped watching it like season 3 or 4 and then came back later when it became funny again. But there's some classic fucking sketches.
absolutely.
Show, man.
Well, Mom was Lorraine last year at the
It's
Halloween
because
party.
back in the day, you used to do that Lorraine cough all the fucking time. Do it again.
I
You know it?
can't do it now.
Yeah, I can.
Hold on.
I know Jordan could do Stewart. Yeah. It's high pitch. Yeah, that's it. But you used to
No, I
do
can't
that.
do it.
You used to do that like every day after school. So pissed everybody off.
She was so excited about that, you guys. She had it planned for like 4 or 5 months, had me sworn to secrecy that
Nice.
I wouldn't tell Ben what she was
Yep.
doing.
Yep.
And this son of a bitch
Fuck that do.
can read my mind. By the way, you're drinking my shot. Yours is over there.
Fuck.
Writes it down on a slip of paper, puts it on the shelf by my bed, and tells me that is my guess. And I'll be goddamned if I didn't look. And he pulled that shit right out of my head. I never said a word. Your mom, like, I never
Nice.
even told her he guessed it, but he knew.
Mhm.
But she did Lorraine when she was at the casino buffet. So she
With
had
the
this
container.
she had this cup of coins that she's like shaking around
Yeah.
that she's trying to
so
pay
good.
for the buffet with.
Well, you know, I saw this woman when like she was in her 60s. She was wearing this high waisted fucking jeans, same glasses, same haircut, and feel like a few months ago. I took a picture of her on Instagram saying, "Fuck, Lorraine's here," and she was paying for her grocery bill with fucking change.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
what the fuck? You know her debit card
Damn.
for? Yeah.
But she might have been broke.
We're
No, she's not broke. She wants older people like playing everything exact. So
We're-
what the fuck?
we're avoiding this thing.
Well, tell the badge. Here's my memory with this.
Did
Okay,
y'all
so-
see the makeup?
yeah. Well, seriously,
fuck.
before we get into anything, I want to mention my memory with this episode.
Okay.
All right. This was the last episode I remember watching of Are You Afraid of the Dark back in the day. I was about 11, 12 years old at the time.
Means I
And
was
we watched this in Ocean City at Aunt Mary's
No,
old
I was-
timeshare.
yeah.
And we're recording this fucking podcast at Ocean City. So maybe it's a circle all around. Now, to get into this, I remember certain scenes of this episode. For one, how fucking stupid this creature looks.
Oh
to
my God.
the band director scene. So we're going to just dissect this one piece at a time.
Okay.
I want to mention this at first. Okay. You know, we're talking about in between seasons and this being collaboration month, right?
Yes.
So I did reach out to the actress who plays Gwen, who's Aiden Pendleton.
Okay.
She was also in the Karsten episode. I sent her an email, okay?
Okay.
Ben swears she looks like my friend Stacy.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I sent the actress an email. She's living in the Netherlands right now.
Okay.
Lucky
And-
bitch.
Yeah, I got the email to her. She's actually a musician. She plays viola in an orchestra of the Netherlands.
So
She's
does
from Canada.
Josie.
No, I mean, it's the same. Well, I didn't get a response. So I don't know if the email didn't get through or she hasn't seen it or she just didn't want anything to do with this. But I did reach out to her because I
Probably
wanted
the
She's
latter.
like, who is
I wanted
this?
her to review this episode with us. And that was the goal. We have been in touch. I won't mention the name with another Artie Dark actor who is well known. I haven't reached out to DJ Bakale yet. If you watch this Instagram live right now, DJ Bakale, we want to hear from
What?
you. I got some questions
He
for
ain't
you.
gonna be.
He ain't watching
Yeah.
our
What?
shit.
Well, I'm just gonna be like, we've been talking shit about your fucking share for 2 years now. So, come
Oh,
on, I got
hold
some
on.
questions
We
for you.
haven't talked shit the whole damn time.
Well, I may reach out to him this week actually because he was on some of our other Are You Fit There podcast, and I had some like really specific questions for him that no one else is asking. And it's gonna get under his skin, but I know he has a good sense of humor as well, so he's probably gonna laugh at him.
Let's hope
Like,
so.
I really want to know what fucking happened with that giant ass fucking doll mannequin thing from Dark Music. I really want to know what the prop is because that gave me nightmares for
I
want to
know where Zebo is.
Not too.
Spec.
Oh, yeah, we got cats in here.
Spec. Come here.
All right. Well,
Where's he at?
somewhere in.
Spec.
Anyway, tail the badge. Gary's a no-show at first, and Tucker starts doing an impression of him.
Yes.
Must be
There's
out of
Spec.
order. Well, Gary shows up,
Spec.
and I think Tucker must have taken his glasses from the house, and then Gary just shows up there.
I guess. Ah, fuck.
They're not listening to us.
Well, it says it proved a point for a story just because someone has a special talent. In this case, Tucker's talent is being a complete idiot. Which is pretty good. Hey, we do have the guy that
Well, hold on.
Dino DeSanto, who played Tucker on the show. Where's he at right now?
Well, Tucker was wearing Gary's glasses
Mm-hmm.
and he was going around, like, oh, well, I'm the leader and I whatever I say goes and Sam, you're hot. Like he was like pretty much like, man, he's making fun of Gary and all this shit, and then turn around and like he's looking at Gary's chest.
I didn't realize that actor who played Tucker is like 4 years older than me.
Well,
Yeah, he's
How do
38
you
years
feel,
old.
Adam?
Young.
Young,
For a
my
change, yeah.
ass. We're old.
No.
he's,
We're
Okay.
fucking old. That's why you need to be nice to Kayla.
Well, because she's 9 years younger than me. I go
Yep.
young. The second wife will be 19 or 20. They go trophy wife, right? Just kidding.
You are marrying your fucking trophy wife.
and you can't
Appreciate that shit.
you can't afford a second wife.
No, you can't.
As of
You
now.
got this because of the first one.
But I had a royalty check come in the other day for my DJ work. I got paid $3.98 for a royalty check. So at least the
You
royalty
sure
check's
wives
good. Yeah.
listen
Then
up.
then I stand corrected, Adam. You can have as many ex-wives as you want with a $3 royalty check coming in.
Gary says that everyone else is positive. Oh, everyone else is. Yeah. Some people have talents that are hidden, waiting for someone or something to bring them out. But you better make sure it's something you control or it may control you. Then we're transported to our story here. And apparently this girl, Gwen, who's played by this actress we saw before, is having a birthday party. And automatically, her brother Trevor comes in saying, well, first place at the science fair. When you guys had a science fair, I remember like 10 people had a second place trophy. Like 3 people were in first place.
No, not.
It might have was. It's
No.
like that was the beginning of participation trophies back in 1994.
We didn't have that shit.
I didn't get.
There were
Yeah.
there was one first place, one second place, one third place.
Oh,
And we
shit.
went to the
Yeah,
same school.
yeah, I remember multiple people had that for some reason. I think it was based on the topic as well. Because some
It might have been by grade.
maybe you don't know how to judge it. Because I remember like some people would do like something like marine biology, and then another person do something plant based, so that you can't compare those two. Like when you're doing animal and plant, you know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah, so it may have been off category like that. I don't know. I don't work in school systems, and if you go on teachers Reddit, their page, you see a bunch of teachers complaining about shit. Apparently, it's not
Because kids are assholes.
a profession no one says it. Oh, then my favorite actually was Kayla suggested I be a school teacher the other day for a career.
No.
And I said, well, if
No.
I do, some kids going to go through a fucking desk like the first day. And I looked at this video of this fight between this teacher and a student on YouTube. This teacher, the kid's attacking him. He punches the fucking student in the face, body slams him on a fucking desk. It goes through the desk and continues punching him.
I'm going to be honest.
What's wrong
Adam,
with that?
Yeah, teach a lesson.
how patient would you rate me?
9 out of 10.
Exactly. I considered teaching,
Mm-hmm.
but I realized I couldn't handle anything past first grade because I might throw it.
Well, the fourth and fifth graders, like depending on if you're teaching inner city school or not, like the fourth and fifth graders are used to adults telling them what to do.
They're
Like,
no, they're bad.
Well,
Yeah.
They're
okay.
so bad.
My
Let
dr-
some fourth grader
my
tell
dream-
me to go fuck myself,
Jesus.
and I'm gonna hit them with a desk.
my dream job
their
is a
parents
high
should.
school guidance counselor.
Yeah, you give career advice to people even though you end up as a hospital guidance counselor,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
And see, who better to tell about your emotional problems than an ex-military, ex-correctional officer, a construction guy.
I mean, I
Who
tell
the
him all my
I
problems.
mean, I am the fucking definition of sensitive.
Whatever. You can't handle nobody after hearing my bullshit.
Yeah.
Say John for your mama.
Why
Anyway,
am I so echoey?
because
Yeah.
you're not talking directly to the mic.
I'm right on the mic.
Yeah, you're still echoey.
Hold on.
We're not redoing this, Adam.
Well, anyway.
So you're gonna have to fix it. On
Well,
the
actually,
fly.
I was saying the link to my microphone, so you can have the same one,
Whoa.
and you pay $400. Okay,
No.
do it. Well, anyway, after the birthday party shenanigans or whatever, they go upstairs. Willie is the name of who I assume is the grandmother of the family.
Oh,
Yes,
whoa,
Wilhelmina.
whoa. Adam, we were at the fucking campfire.
No, we're at the birthday party. Because I mentioned her fucking brother came in the fucking goddamn room with the science fair.
No. Oh, okay. He came in with the science fair ribbon.
Yeah.
It starts.
She gets upset.
That's my nipple. Stop it.
She leaves, okay?
Um,
So then we meet Willie, who's the grandmother of the family.
Okay. That's a better. That's a
She was
better go back into the
Yeah,
story
well, she was
than
at
what
tape.
the fuck you were about to do.
She was at the table. They go upstairs. Willie is fucking with this chest thing that says badge on it and an amulet. Willie is, the girl Gwen is back in her room practicing flute with a little music stand.
Yes.
Which is weird for.
It happened back in the day. I mean,
I'm
I
not
remember
there.
before the internet
I'm not
happened.
on
Like,
there anymore.
if you didn't have a
she's
computer,
completely cut out.
if you,
I'm gone.
you're there. I'm picking
Her-
her
I'm
up.
not. I'm not
No, I
here.
can't hear her.
It's back there.
Eh.
Yeah.
There
it
I
is.
am.
Yeah.
Back here, but it's there. All right. So anyway, yeah, I remember back before people had computers in their rooms, you basically had TV, video games, music gear. You didn't need sports in your room usually, but that's about it.
I didn't have any of that.
But grandmother comes in the room. We're gonna call Willie because they don't mention grandmother, but she lives at the house. That's obvious.
Yeah.
And I looked at Willie. Is that a slang term in Canada for a grandmother? And of course, in America in the 90s, that was a slang term for a dick.
I
It
was
still
gonna
is.
say
Like
Wilhelmina.
PP Wiener, anything on Beavis and Butthead. They call that real quick. So Willie is the grandmother, all right. And this actress, by the way, is still actually today. She was on some stuff. You recognize her at all?
She did look familiar.
Well, not to me, but she did kind of with it being October. She kind of reminded me of the grandmother from Halloween Town.
Her name's Judith Sinclair, by the way. She was on
That name sounds familiar.
she was on an episode of Goosebumps
Okay.
I
and
wouldn't
Puppets Who
remember.
Kill.
No, losing me.
Shimmy Yours.
What?
That show Doc back like 2002.
Oh, no.
Cruel Intentions 2.
Nope.
Yes.
Keep going.
Got it. Going before Are You Afraid of the Dark? Matrix, the TV show. Rin Tin Tin, Canine Cop.
There it is. No, I'd have still got nothing.
The revamp of the Twilight Zone back in the 80s.
Probably not.
They revamped
Yeah.
the Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did it. They did it in like 2000. I remember that.
Yeah,
but
but they did it in the 80s as well.
fuck
The
that.
new Twilight Zone is called.
The Twilight Zone. That is what I remember with like, with tiny. what the fuck
Talking
was it?
Tina?
Talking Tina.
Yeah.
And the dude that broke his glasses in the
You
atomic
almost
bomb.
said Tiny Tina.
I almost said
Yeah, that was
Tiny
first Meredith
That's Borderlands.
episode.
But no, that was that was the 80s and it was a fucking remake?
Yeah.
What am I?
You had to go back to the USA Network back in the day. They used to show us revamp episodes. Anyway, going back to the episode here.
Okay.
Willie gives her the chest and says that her grandmother gave it to her. As did her grandmother on her 16th birthday. And she mentions it's called Jasper. She has a kind of...
the amulet is called Jasper.
Is this,
And it's not Jasper.
all right,
The amulet is called Jasper.
Is this Irish or is it Welsh, Celtic? What accent is this she's using? Because a lot of this in this episode...
It kind of seems Irish.
Yeah, I got Irish or Celtic.
Yeah.
Someone in Wales.
Celtic. But yes.
Celtic, yeah.
That's what it seems like. But at the same point, like,
I'm going to show you why that upset me.
this is so bad.
Okay. Mom gets a call from the band director saying that Gwen just quit the band today. And I was thinking immediately, and I thought this like wouldn't happen because when this episode aired, I was in like 5th or 6th grade and I started band already. You can't just fucking quit band. That's a class.
Well, no. I mean, you can.
It's not extracurricular activity though.
No, you can.
You can't quit band.
I did quit
You
band.
can't quit band. You know,
I did quit band.
How'd you quit band?
He said, fuck y'all. I'm not coming.
I'm done. Put me in something else.
Well, you play trombone. You remember playing it all?
I did play trombone, and Adam played percussion, but
Yeah.
Adam kept going, and I did not.
Improvisation.
You're a musician, and you're an artist, and you're a
a
chef,
chef
and
and
you're
a producer.
and
and
a content creator.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
videographer. You're all that.
A director.
Yep, you're everything.
I made this.
I am not a trombone musician. I'll tell
A
you that.
trombonist is what they call it.
A boner.
But he's a great husband.
Well,
Cool. All right.
well,
Well, you can't just fucking quit the class.
yes,
I mean,
you can.
if it's for credit, though, you can't.
Okay,
You
so
can.
Here's why I was pissed. That was not Jasper.
Okay.
What are you
'Cause
talking about,
as you
Ashley?
said, I like my stones.
Yes, and you're very echoey still.
I know.
It's not going to be in the final recording. So,
So look, right here. She pulled up Jasper,
Mhm.
the rock.
all right. So is it amulet or a gem?
That was a garnet.
Yeah,
See, you're not echoing anymore because you're talking directly in the mic.
I've been in the mic.
yeah. She's in the mic right now.
You're
She's
lying.
just very echoey.
You said it all through our lives.
Garnet. It's very like hers was like fucking
Mhm.
see through. This is like a solid red. You can't see through this shit.
Jasper almost looks like wood got turned to rock.
Yeah. So I guess that was the
So that caught me last night.
yeah, that was the start of the locomotive full of shit, literal manure, fucking going 100 miles an hour on the rails that we were
102.
watching, and we could not stop it.
Sometimes you got to embrace the suck.
Well, after Mom says that she quit band, she says she has to watch Trevor while they go to their parent-teacher conference. How convenient, right? And Willie has a ladies group that gets up at 9. She has test her patience, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Trevor sees. Never mind. No.
So,
All right. The parents say they'll be back at 10.
hey, question.
What?
If she quit the band, why the fuck was she playing flute in their bedroom?
That was my question.
In case she has no group she's going to form, like part of the Cranberries or something.
No. See, that doesn't. Why? See, we're already going the fuck off the rails, and there's so much shit just.
Let's take a break.
It's falling off. No, we're not taking a goddamn
I
break.
use the bathroom. Take a break.
We're- Any old time.
Shit, some of
And
those
I'm
nights.
sure you'll
Some of those
exercise
nights,
it
you
eventually.
motherfucking should have. You were drunk at Thanksgiving one year, and
Oh, yeah.
No, that wasn't Thanksgiving. That was the first Christmas party. Remember? Because
Oh
I
my-
hid his liquor in the dishwasher.
yeah, the liquor was in the dishwasher because you were
I knew
so
damn
fucked
good
up.
well he wasn't going in there.
Yeah, crazy.
His baby. Anyway.
You,
Yeah.
apparently.
The parents say they'll be back at 10 o'clock, but Willie is going to be back from her ladies' club meeting at 8 o'clock, and Gwen's welcome to go to this party.
She wasn't going to a fucking party.
It's her birthday. Like, somebody had a surprise party for her?
No, it was just some party she was going to. Like, if she would have had the party, her parents weren't even fucking there. Should have just had her there.
Did you recognize her little brother, Trevor?
No, like,
I
I was so blown away that this person looked like a friend of ours.
Well, Trevor is played by a guy named Dylan Proffertigar. He was on Goosebumps as Chris Wakey in the hat. He was also War for War at Disney as Greg and Mail to the Chief. Remember that fucking movie?
I don't remember any of those things.
You don't remember Mail to the Chief? Where the middle school has an online presence with like the president or something?
No.
Nope.
No, okay.
Shit. The virus seems like a renegade virus sounds like a better idea than that. Oh, our middle school can directly talk to the president of the United States. Like he's not looking under his carpet for WMDs.
Now,
I remember that picture. God, I loved it so much.
Now, one thing I was confused about is Trevor goes into Wool's room and finds that chest thing.
Okay. Well, he was like eavesdropping on her when she was putting it away.
But she gave it to Gwen earlier.
No, like she gave her the necklace, and then like
I thought she had a whole chest.
No, she gave her the necklace, and then like her mom was like, "Oh, we gotta go to the PTA meeting," you know, like, "Oh, stop fucking everything." What's Willie doing? She going to bingo?
She's going to ladies club.
Bingo. She's going to bingo or whatever. She's got to drop her blotter. The Murder, She Wrote fan club. They're crocheting.
Well, he's fucking out this thing.
Crocheting their Afghan for the...
Well, they open the little chest thing that says badge on it.
AIDS awareness.
There's a little recorder / flute thing in there. And a little amulet. He blows it into this thing. Gwen hears it. There's this like long echo thing, and then the crystal glows. He just opens the fucking window and throws this bitch out.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Just drops it.
And then a bunch of smoke comes up. It starts to go into the whole fucking house. Gwen's going on some...
Does nobody look at windows?
Yeah. Well, Gwen has some drama happening. She's worried about... I think this guy's named Brad, of course. And
it's always Brad.
Some other girl likes him.
He wore the tight shorts
Chad.
one day and she fell in love.
Yeah. The house starts shaking. The lights start flickering. The power goes out. There's no phone anymore. She can't find... She can't find Trevor. And there's some guy knocking on the door asking for Sedgwick. Sedgwick, that's it. Did no one hear about that name?
And see, here's the thing.
It's her fucking last name.
Oh, it is? I thought it was a new name.
Or her grandmother's.
Okay.
But see, here's the thing. When me and Ashley were watching it, I don't know if it was the way we...
She's like, I don't know what that is. Like, you don't recognize that as your fucking grandmother's name?
Well, see, the way me and Ashley watched it, we watched it on our laptop. Mm-hmm. And usually we hook an HDMI cord up to our laptop and then we hook it up to the TV. Problem is, on Daily Motion, for whatever reason, that HDMI cord does not go to the TV. So we had it on...
It usually does.
It usually does. We had it on the laptop in our bed. So pretty much the whole entire time that this was, like, we were watching this, I don't have a fucking clue what they were saying. Especially right now. I don't have a clue. Whenever this badge character talks, I cannot tell you a fucking word he says.
Can I just say...
Well, we're not coming on there yet.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, right now, I'm completely fucking lost because I don't know what the hell they were saying.
Yeah, I had trouble understanding some audio in here.
Okay, so I'm not fucking alone. Awesome.
Yeah.
Go on. He was knocking on the door looking for Sedgwick.
All right. I thought it was a possible home invasion at first.
We could only hope.
Yeah, because
she could set up some fucking traps.
This guy's like,
and paint cans could come down the fucking stairwell.
Yeah, he says, I've been in an accident. I won't leave until I get help.
She can channel her inner Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Trevor finally shows up. And then the voice outside turns into Willie. She's like, oh, I'm here. F it up. They open it up, and here's this fucking animatronic troll motherfucker who looks like he belongs like Disneyland. This thing looks like shit. I give it props for looking okay, but not for a scary kids show. It looks like something I've seen at an amusement park. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. The thing, I want one of your cats.
All
And-
of the cats.
All
really.
of the cats. See, okay, here's the thing.
He's got a soft spot that he didn't even know we had.
He never says that his name is Badge.
Mm-mm.
No, it's a mythical creature.
It literally it says Badge on the box.
This is Badge in the IMDb credits, by the way.
Okay, sure.
Ronald Smith is the actor,
But
this is his last credit, by the way.
well, big fucking shock there. How do you recover from this?
He was in.
God damn.
He was in that movie Whispers, and that movie.
Which movie?
Whispers, and In the Nick of Time, that
No, wait.
TV movie,
Which
What?
movie?
that Christmas movie, In the Nick of Time, where Santa Claus
Saint Nick of Time. Well, boy, oh boy, Badge. It's literally the keys that you have to play to put him away. Badge.
You know,
But-
I'm sad that Eddie and Pellerin didn't get back to me in time.
Well, guess what? This is the fuck. No, it's not the worst.
It's not.
It's not the worst
It's really
episode we've
not.
done. Let's just keep going.
Can I just say that his face reminded me of the werewolves from the first fucking, what was it?
Teen Wolf?
No.
Werewolf in London.
No.
What?
Baby, what did I say?
Mm.
The
Evolution?
ones with not Kate Bosworth.
Kate Beckinsale?
Kate Beckinsale.
Their underworld monster?
Underworld.
No.
He looked like the
No, the fucking
Yes,
he
thing.
did.
Underworld was better
Yes,
than
he-
this.
Hang on. Where'd it fell?
Underworld was better than this. Anyway,
He looked like the underworld.
he's a badger.
Bullshit.
He's
looked
a he's a badger, and they shouldn't have even fucking done that. They could have called it the Badge, and they could have given him a goblin face, and it still would have been fine.
Oh, he keeps talking like it's some
You don't put
Irish limerick or Celtic folklore, right?
Yeah, it's so stupid. He's talking like he's talking in riddles, like he's some kind of goddamn goblin. Well, then paint him up like a fucking goblin. Don't give him the fucking panda face with the long snout and be like, oh, it's a badger. If you're gonna make him a badger, make him a fucking badger. You don't have to put a badger face on a person's fucking body. Make him a badger then. Make him a literal fucking badger.
Well, you know, there's one scene in this episode where he goes up close to the actress. It's Willie or Glenn, and I don't know how they fucking kept a straight face during that fucking
Fucking I
scene, because
wouldn't have.
I would have been fucking laughing at that
Please, my lord, while we're talking, please put
Soundwake, that's it.
pictures of this motherfucker or look little clips
Oh, that's
of
gonna be
this
on
motherfucker
this
in
video
here.
episode, yeah.
Because my fucking god, that his hands are fucked up, his face is fucked up. He's talking in lyric like.
For the love of God, tell me it don't look
Let
like
me see.
that guy.
Let me see this.
He keeps asking for this.
That looks better than that.
A little bit, but
Look at
that's
this.
Underworld versus Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That looks
Yeah, well,
better than Badge.
yeah,
though.
that's
the fact
scarier.
that there
That
is
looks
a
better than Badge.
comparison is my point.
All right.
Yeah.
He looks so bad.
I could make a better scary badger out of paper mache and fucking chicken wire.
He
I
keeps
could make a
asking
better
for.
badger out of the shit that's in my cabinet
I could-
from our past Halloween.
Yeah, I could make one
costumes.
better out of things I get out of the vending machine or a claw machine,
Well,
like at a
It
fucking
was
arcade.
bad. It was real
He
bad.
keeps asking for the center wind. Center wind.
Setterwin.
because that's the last
Setterwin, okay.
name.
Yeah, that's the last name of
Yeah.
the grandmother.
Well, I like the scene where he just throws Trevor out this door. Remember that? When
Trevor doesn't
awesome.
even get thrown out of the door. He just. Oh no!
yeah, I guess in that warp, or whatever it's called.
He gets caught in some.
Hey, Ben Ashley, can you please buy another bottle of Bunbury? So we went through the whole bottle fucking this episode.
Whole bottle,
Hey
more
Adam,
like half
can
the
you quit
fucking
calling
bottle.
us out for cash on the podcast?
No, you owe us money.
No,
Come on,
the
pay.
fuck we
us.
don't.
Yeah, pay up.
If you need money from us,
I
we
seem to
will
recall-
politely walk away from the podcast, and you can finish the other 2 seasons by yourself.
bye bye, co-host.
Very well.
I can find a few of them on Instagram.
What a wonderful time, seeing as this is the last one of the season
Real
5.
shit.
This
One of is Ben Ashley will be back here next week for Bushwhacked.
Willie.
Our movie, yeah. And then we're gonna start on season
I
6.
thought he just said goodbye.
I know, he didn't even just fire us.
I thought.
No,
That's
you guys
what I
should
heard.
come back here. Alcohol first.
No, see, we're not doing that.
We'll come back.
We brought our own. Brought
We
our own
did.
today.
What, Twisted Tea?
Yeah.
You
Only
just people
RJ
talking
supports us.
shit on.
Oh, by the way,
Instagram.
RJ, our Patreon supporter,
We do love
we
you.
have some presents for you.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna personally make you a gift for
I'll send you a naked picture of him
of me.
if you want.
Hey, there's
If
Lillian.
He
wants-
doesn't want that. Probably wants you.
He might. Not
No,
me,
I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you something personal, seeing as you've supported us pretty much for the
Real
whole
personal.
goddamn year, and he's the only one that's done it. So I'm gonna hand make something for you, bud.
See, you support us, we support you.
We've got you in mind.
Yes.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
Oh, and these are our podcasters that are not afraid of the dark. You guys better reach out to us because we're looking to collaborate. Better take the smoking. Ow,
No,
ow,
we're
ow,
not.
Ow, ow,
Because most of them are bullshit.
ow, shit.
Yeah.
Get close.
Mm.
That's Lillian, don't you?
Y'all.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all should see
Lily
them trying to
fucking hates me, dude.
manhandle
Don't
that
hand
cat.
me Lily. She's the worst.
I thought you wanted her. She's
She
usually
don't
friendly.
want y'all.
No, she runs away from me all the fucking time. Don't hand me her.
Okay.
Hand me anybody else.
They'll show up eventually.
I was
I just
grabbing
want
a
to
bunch
tell
of
you
needles.
guys, these two are cat men.
So their question, Ben. Last year we did Earn Scare Stupid, right?
I'm not
Yes.
a cat lady.
And we already did Earn Scare
Kayla's not
Says
either.
Christmas.
Yes.
All right. See, I didn't like it.
Hold on.
The ones after Rise Again.
Hold on. What was the question?
Well, I was thinking holidays and
There's
and
no
our movies we could do around the holidays because we're recording this in mid-October. I know we're in Halloween month, but yeah, we're doing Bushwhacked. We decided to skip Mr. Boogedy because our friends at Bombs Away did that, and
What?
yeah,
That was
Hold
that was last year. We can do it this
No.
year.
How the fuck did they do Mr. Boogedy? When
All right.
that's Ben's favorite movie.
we can do it. I want Kayla on it though because Kayla said the same thing that John Young of that podcast did, where that fucking dad's a dickhead.
I want Kayla in there too because
Alright.
I miss Kayla and it's not fair that you cut her out.
Oh fuck. Well, this is awkward.
Well, going back to this episode here,
Let's God damn.
Right.
Let's get
Well,
this
such plot
fucking
is
shit
that-
show over with.
this Bash character keeps asking for the central win.
Who does
Fucking Willow.
He says he's been trapped in
might
there
be.
for 6 centuries
I haven't
and wants to
watched it
trade.
in so long.
She claims she doesn't know what it is,
Hold on.
but she
Well,
knows the
what
music
is-
is a gift and brings that flute. She goes to this book that Bully gave her, and she sees her in the fairy tale book,
Well, yes.
Stairwind.
Well, she's flipping through,
Mhm.
and it's a magical like person, but they're all grandmothers, right? And she flips through and she sees Bully, and then she flips one more page and she sees herself. So who penned that? Willie? Willie
No, it
penned?
makes so
And
much
you know,
sense.
the artwork there looks a lot like Gatsby Grinner. I don't know if you noticed that. Kind of like the way the characters are designed. I think it was the same artist.
But it makes so much sense because if grandmother passes it granddaughter, it makes room for, say, if I was looking to pass something, I've only got Christopher. But if he has a daughter, then boom, daughter.
But what if you only have
But what if you and Ben
Man.
have a daughter?
You got to talk to Ben about that.
Ben is just Daryl?
yes?
No.
Why?
I don't know. Fuck my body.
This is a great conversation we have in the world after
Yeah,
dog, right?
put it out into the
But
fucking
anyways, point is, I think it's great that it goes from grandmother to granddaughter because it gives her time to, she's the guardian, and okay, then goes to the granddaughter. She
And-
teaches her, she's the guardian. for
And
a
don't try to
while.
say I'm the dad. We have a Maury. I'm not the father again.
Well, I mean, if we decide to have kids, we might come asking you for sperm. Who knows?
Decide.
What?
What?
Hold on, I'm confused. You don't want that.
We're going to Maury, I'm telling you. I'm not the father.
Fuck.
Hey, we got 14 likes on that post of you with Spec.
Because it's fucking cute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's hot.
Okay.
Spec's cute. Whatever.
Well, here's the confusing part. If this episode wasn't already fucked up enough. Gwen realizes that music was her gift. She goes back to the house to play this fucking flute or recorder, what do you call it? She looks at that fairy tale book. Yeah, she sees her grandmother and herself inside of it, and that Willie is the center one. She puts the amulet, it starts to glow. She goes back to the evil spot to meet the badge. And Willie shows up. Like she's outside.
Yeah, she's outside the house.
I looked for the license plate on the car. I couldn't identify anything that looked American or Canadian, by the way.
I didn't even, like, I don't know. I was over this episode.
The amulet starts to glow as she says this poem. She runs out and Badge says the center away power is not yet strong enough for Gwen. So the power is in Willie. And Willie has trouble getting that house with her little key. She obviously lives there.
Her arthritis.
Yeah.
There wasn't any magic or whatever.
I know
her arthritis was acting
this
up.
actress is like 78 years old, man. Like she's 78 years old right now, 20 years later.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, Betty White still had, like, it gives everyone a run for their fucking money.
Mhm.
She's my fucking hero.
And my God, in the 50s, man, Betty White was fucking hot, dude.
Betty White, yeah.
Betty White was hot.
Well,
had
now her grandfather's dropped off
And
too, right?
she's still badass.
And maybe, probably. I
Wait,
don't know.
out of what? What do you drink?
Sour over here by
Out of order.
Raw Brewery.
Did the
Cambridge.
Grinch on that
Cambridge,
thing?
yeah. We've had this in our refrigerator since December. But it's a local brewery out of Cambridge, Maryland. Raw.
Rar.
Rawr.
RAR, yeah. Well, see, my problem with this episode, not only
Was everything.
the corny ass fucking demon character, the corny acting, but the fact that last episode or future episode, if you may look at it, Night Shift, the pacing in that episode is so fucking fast. The vampire runs around fast. The acting is fast. This episode, it's like everything's in slow motion.
Yes.
You want to know what pisses me off about this episode?
A lot of things, but let me get my point quick, right?
Okay.
Ready?
Mhm.
Yes.
So it takes so long for this badge character to get to the fucking point. They're glowing this amulet. She says a poem. It doesn't do shit. The badge keeps asking for a center wind character when Willie was there the whole fucking time and had all this time to get out of it.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
here's the thing. He wasn't released. He wasn't released until the fucking dickhead other grandson
Trevor.
blew in the whistle.
Mhm.
It's what let him go. We'll let him out. And my question is, in this episode, like, there's fucking corpses and shit, like, lynched up on trees. In this, like,
Yeah, that little second dimension they had.
Yeah,
that was creepy looking.
this little nut. Yeah, it reminded me of Ernest Scared Stupid, the tree,
that tree
the
pod.
Trantor's tree, right? And that's what it reminded me of. But I love Ernest Scared Stupid. Fuck all y'all that don't think it's the best fucking Halloween movie. But it raises the question: who the fuck whose skeletal remains are hung up in these trees?
Yes,
It's not the descendants of the Setterwinds. Who the fuck is this? He's been banished for like 600 goddamn years. Whose corpses are these?
at this point in Our Fate in the Dark production, I'm almost wondering if they said, "Oh yeah, we're not going to cancel. Let's just get the fuck up and just start making up shit that's going to piss
That was
people
my
off."
Well, guess
problem.
what? It fucking shows.
Like with the story that they had for
Oh,
this
this is so
episode,
dumb.
I feel
Please-
like they could
please
have
show-
made
Please,
a
Adam,
better episode.
show this fucking
Yeah, I am.
shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Because my
Well-
God, we have a lot better results when, like, okay, yeah, we're an audio podcast. Quit grab my goddamn nipples, will you?
I just rubbed it a little.
YouTube.com.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, we get a lot better response when what we're talking about is shown even for like 2 or 3 seconds on the screen, so you can clearly see what the fuck we saw when we watched it. Because, like, I don't know if you do it, but me and Ashley, we drink damn near every fucking day. And when we no, we're not alcoholics. We can stop whenever we want.
Wait,
Yeah.
don't say it like that.
We can stop whenever we want. Now, anyway, thing is, we see shit that people would usually gloss the fuck over, and we're just like, wait, what the fuck? Whose body is that hanging from the tree? Then, Okay, what the fuck? Why did he burst into flames and then clearly jump off the fucking building? You were already burst into fucking flames.
I'm gonna be honest. My problem with this episode is that they had every single thing they needed to make it a good episode, and they made it bullshit. Like it could have been
Hold on,
good.
let's finish.
but
Let's finish this. Let's finish
Alright.
this episode then.
No, hang on.
Let's finish it
Hang on.
because I don't want you to ruin the
From
ending.
that guy's face to his acting was fucking awful.
What the Badge character?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of. It reminds me of some type of character in the music park.
Like
That's
this
telling you
is a
the
movie
thing for you go on the ride.
Adam,
or
What?
a story
Who
that
played
we've
Badge?
seen dozens
Ronald
of
Smith.
times.
what was his last acting credit?
This.
Exactly.
Okay, that's right. You did tell me.
Yeah,
that.
he was on West Coast at Bride of Violence too.
So should we reach out to him and tell him we got some motherfucking
Offer him our
questions?
condolences.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did you really give it your all in the Badge,
Because
or
it was shit.
it kind of feels like he slacked?
Well, again, I did reach out to lead actress.
Like, do you think like him and his wife and like kids sit around at dinner? And,
I'm
like,
telling you,
they don't say
well,
anything to each other
honestly,
because
Ben,
like
Ben, but what,
she blames him for like their whole life experiences
we have
because
to
of
get
this.
DJ McHale on this podcast and say what happened on set here. Was it just the actor showed up drunk one day and we got fucking roll? Or,
Adam, let me ask you this: do you want to do your top 10 and top 10 least and favorite episodes right now, or do you want to wait until we do season 7?
We have to wait until we do Bushwhacked, which is our next movie.
No, hold on. No. Here's what I'm asking you: if we're gonna do our top
Mhm.
10s, least
well,
and
see,
most,
I don't think it's fair to do the reincarnated season with this.
Okay,
because
so-
that's original. So,
so
we
you, so
do
you want to do season 1 to
let's do
season 5,
let's do top 5, top worst, not top 10
top 5s of both.
because it's lost 10%. Yeah,
Okay, but it's only season 1 to 5.
yeah.
Okay, baby, you get that?
So
All
next
right.
time you guys come over for like next 2 weeks, we're gonna record that and Bushwhacked
And get our special.
interviews in.
Our special
Yeah, we have a special
guest.
guest coming for an interview and a special guest artist. And hopefully these fucking other Our Favorite podcast are going to get off their high horse and decide, hey, we want a network.
Hey, look, Ross Hall and fucking Chauncey Leopardi haven't got off their goddamn high horse. And let me tell you, I messaged Shaq because I'm still trying to get my
Orange Couch? Yeah.
Sega Genesis Shaq Fu and my PlayStation 4 Shaq Fu
He's been buying your shit.
autographed. And I've been drinking your goddamn
my
Shaq
God.
soda, which fucking tastes like post-game bathtub water, Gold Bond.
And ball juice.
Yeah, I drank all of that. I tried every goddamn flavor, and you won't even sign my Sega Genesis cartridge? Shaq, I've had it. I got a cardboard cutout of you that's fucking 7 feet,
Is he still in Orlando?
1 inch tall. I put it in somebody's house
Because I'm doing Orlando
as
in like
a
2 weeks.
fucking joke to be like, oh, someone home invaded you. You can see their goddamn shadow in the front door, and it was a cardboard cutout of you. You owe me, motherfucker. You owe me. You signed my Sega Genesis cartridge. Ben out.
And maybe give us the couch.
Yeah, give me the stick couch. You know it's just collecting dust in your fucking garage with all your goddamn Mercedes that
It can
you
only
did
fit,
commercials
like,
for.
one-
Enough. I do like in this episode, Badge is at one point carrying a fucking noose
It
in his
smells like
hands.
Gold Bond and icy hot. at
Do you
his
notice that,
house.
Ben?
What?
Badge has a noose in his hand like it's about to hang Willie.
Yeah, I know.
She got hardcore.
Badge ain't
And
playing.
that makes you think that he was hanging setter winds, but guess
Mhm.
what? He wasn't.
No.
Because if he hung them, they
Because
wouldn't have
Winnie fucked him up.
reproduced in order for him to do this. Who the fuck did he kill because he's been trapped in this goddamn crystal for...
He's been there for centuries.
Yeah. So who's he been hanging?
Well,
Nobody.
How are they being held up because they're just skeletons? At one point, the fucking main muscles and like veins in the vertebrae will eventually decay, and it'll just be bones and they'll fall the fuck off this noose.
Gwen goes upstairs and grabs her recorder.
No.
Badge grabs the amulet. Gwen starts playing, but the power is no
Badge
longer
never
released.
grabs an amulet. Oh no.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
They're playing this note slow enough though. There's a ton of echo, and Badge starts shaking as it's being destroyed by BADGE as she's playing.
Badge.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I fucking get it.
There's no note H, by the way.
Why would they name him Badge?
'Cause
it's just
good
notes.
thing,
It's a
'cause
skill.
There's no H in
ABDGH.
You name
Yeah,
him.
that's bad.
You name
Yeah.
him the notes that
Yeah,
you have
that's
to play to destroy him.
I have
That's actually
Ben.
pretty
I have a
smart.
master's in music. What do you think is going to happen here? I know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Let's hear it. Let's hear this.
On a keyboard,
Okay.
guitar, but there's no note H.
Oh, hold on.
It's G. It starts over again. Octave A.
Yeah. Are you gonna play BADGE for me?
Yeah. Give me a guitar and I'll play it.
I'm not gonna give you a guitar.
Give me
I
a
don't have a
guitar.
fucking guitar.
Let's see how pen roll in here.
Why don't you just play it on your little laptop over there?
I mean, well, this destroys the sentinel magic, thus passed down from grandmother to granddaughter for centuries.
What if they have all men?
All right. Well, here's the funny part. Trevor says, that's it. She's some kind of witch and she gets a babysit maid or some kind of boogeyman in the box. And then Willie goes around him and he starts talking about, oh, yeah, I want ice cream in the freezer. He loses memory.
Yes.
So the magic is from grandmother to granddaughter. Yeah, Trevor's is still upset about ice cream, just like in the last episode of Dexter when they realized that Dexter's dead and okay, Harrison, it's time to get ice cream. Forget all about this. Well,
That's different though, because they do it in Argentina.
yeah, Gwen finds out she has a special talent, more special than she ever hoped for. Stig says he has a special talent by the campfire scene. They said, I want to know. He does some coyote call and answer back.
Yes.
Everybody leaves.
The wolves and coyotes fucking howl back.
And again, this episode does not end the way it should have ended, which was with Night Shift with Gary and Sam about to do some things by the campfire. Yeah, that was it. So, again, thank you everybody for putting up our bullshit this last season.
Yes.
We talk a lot of shit.
And any season beforehand.
And we are going to do top 5 Bastion Warstone and Bushwhacked and anybody who was on this fucking show. We won't have you on.
Yes.
Adam,
can I just say when like personally I tell people like, hey, we do a podcast. I actually tell them to like look at the second season first.
Okay.
Because when we first started, like we were very, very new
to podcasting,
which was sad because there were a lot of good episodes that like.
But you have to admit, the first episode we did, the Twist Claw, with that kid getting a tap of that fucking dog. It
was fucking terrible.
It was dumb. Yeah. It was fucking funny.
But what I'm saying is, like we've grown. Like I'm not
as podcasters and content creators.
I'm not saying by any fucking stretch of the imagination that we're like the best or like remotely good. But what I'm saying,
however, we are the best. Are you afraid that our podcast out there? You can't deny that,
right? One of 3.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, our first season, when I listen to it, because I do listen to these, like I'm like, man,
You're
fuck.
better than me.
We could have done better. Like I could have said this. I could have said this. Like. Think about all the ones on season 1 that like we could have like fucking nailed had we like
left in the dark.
Yeah,
we did do one episode, but that episode was fucking funny, like cigar smoke, and that in fact, if there's that fucking clown nose across like 50 feet,
see, the thing is, like we didn't really do what we do now.
So what we're saying now is we have to do the whole first season over again.
No,
okay.
No, it's too little, too late now. But
it's like Joe's song.
But what I'm saying is, I personally like, regardless of what happens after season 7, you know, like I love the fact that, you know, certain, like, so many people actually listen to this shit, even if we're a pooping podcast. Brian, our cousin, listens to us while he takes a shit. Man, you need to go to a fucking doctor, because I do not take 30-minute shits. Mine's like 5 fucking minutes. But anyway, still love you. You need to go see a doctor. But no, like, we want to thank everybody, even if you listen to one fucking podcast and we're like, you know, they're funny, but it's not for me. But I thank everybody. You know, even, I mean, those people wouldn't fucking hear us again. But regardless of what happens after this, we want to say we appreciate everybody. That's all I got.
Yep, and be sure to support us on patreon.com. Your little donation goes a long way.
RJ, I'm building something for you. We're making it happen.
Night night.